Hey guys, how's it going? My name's always and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. In the last episode, we were working on the garden cloches and setting up all of the mystical agriculture stuff. I think we did some other things as well, but I don't remember what it was. Happens, I just don't remember all the time what we did, because it's been a while since I've recorded this, but excuses. So, we have some work to do. And one of the things we did last time was we were working on, or at least previous time, we were working on getting auto crafting set up and doing a lot of auto crafting stuff. These crafters, they are way not enough inventory space. Also, for some reason, I couldn't get... So Refined Storage has this whole system with the crafters called chaining, where you can add multiple crafters on top of one another to the same machine and it will work. It will kind of push things through the crafters. For whatever reason, I couldn't get it to work with the powered furnace. I haven't checked anything else, but I needed more space for the powered furnace. Now, between episodes, the big thing that I was working on, other than chickens, was getting the mystical agriculture factory, I guess is what I'm calling it, set up. And here it is. So the cobblestone is where everything will be walled off. For now, it's just going to be cobblestone. I haven't looked at anything or decided anything. But these are all connected. They all go into the drawer controller. It will work just fine. I had to move some things around. Nothing too major. I don't know why we had a lighting error there, but why do we have lighting errors on all of these corners? That's really weird. But yeah, so there's spruce. This is spruce trim. It says oak trim. It's spruce. There's trim on all of the stuff, and basically this is what it's gonna look like. This is all 70 storage drawers set up. And we just have to make enough garden cloches for it, and it's actually not that bad to make like a stack of garden cloches. So we might do that today. I do want to work on just kind of step by step getting all of the different seeds set up, and maybe start growing some of them. But for the most part, the big thing that we're going to have to do is figure out this middle part. Now, what's the plan for today? Well, we have a couple of things I want to do today. First thing actually is going back to the mystical agriculture. Please be graphite. Cool. We can get rid of these guys. I've been steadily going through all of the chickens. I'm not going to worry about chickens right now. You know what? I am. So we have graphite chicken. You go in there. And the next one on our list is light gray, and I think that's the last of the dyes that we have to get. So light gray chicken, we can make it with just normal light gray dye, but bone white and gray. Is gray used for anything else? No. So we'll look for something that bone white is also used for. So we'll put bone white in the center. And then I get to find the gray chicken. So one of the cooler chickens that I recently got was the string chicken. That guy right there. Looks kind of like a spider. That's flint. Oh wait, did I just... No, that was graphite. Where is the gray chicken? That's ink black, which doesn't look like it. Flint. Steel, clay. Your coal, your lead, sand. Oh my gosh, I have way too many chickens. Ink black, coal. Okay, then it must be you. Gray. Cool. So we'll put the gray chicken there. Mr. Snowball Chicken, you need to go back home. There's too many chickens. Oh my gosh, I haven't checked this chest in a while. There's a lot of chicken poop. So yeah, one of the big things that we kind of need to work on soonish is basically doing the same thing as the agriculture the factory that we made over here with, well, the chickens. We need a giant chicken coop. That is something that is kind of urgent as well. So what else can we use the bone white chickens for? So bone white chickens are also used to get, let's see, we have like all the colors, I do believe. Silver? I don't know if we have silver. I know we have nickel. Gas tier. We don't have blaze rod. So silver is the one we need to look into. Do we have silver chickens? No. Okay, cool. So it was iron, I do believe. Let's just double check. Silver is iron. Yep. Okay. We're also hungry. Unfortunately, these fried eggs are not the best of food sources, but it's good enough. Alright. Mr. Iron Chicken, need to come with me. Okay. So while I like this gate, we're gonna do something different. Spider Chicken, get back in there. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna get a piece of carpet, and that will help me get out. What I can actually do, let's get some carpet. Just a single piece of carpet. So animals won't jump on the carpet if you put, oh my gosh, I really hate these Endermen. But yeah, part of moving everything over there, I did end up moving the cable. I also have an interesting loot bag that I want to check out on camera. So we're just going to put this right here. That way, if we're in here, we can jump up on that, and it's not a problem. But the chickens can't do anything about it. So, yeah. So I want to start working towards flight today. Actual flight, actual creative flight, and not just this jetpack, which is kind of mediocre. We're going to try to make some really good armor. And this is what we got. The Dark Osto bag, which is most fitting loot. It only drops on a certain special day. And it contains, cake. Okay, never mind. It's not as nearly as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be something really cool. It's just cake. It's his birthday. I don't know when. I don't know when I got that, so whatever. No offense to Dark Osto, but I don't care. I don't know him. So, anyways, first thing I want to start working on today, we want to make a couple of new seeds, and I want to start working on getting supremium armor. So if we look at essence, we have 400 infernium essence. That's not bad. I don't think it's enough to get everything I want, but we can start working on some stuff. So we have some infernium tier 3s. I want to take these and get the top tier, so tier 5 if possible. So if we want to, let's get infernium seeds. So tier 4 requires supremium essence, and that is going to require a lot more infernium. I don't think we're quite ready to get this yet, but I mean, we can try. That made next to no essence for us. So tier 3 is intermedium. And we can put all that in there. And it really does feel like we didn't get much. So let's move on to the supremium. Supermium. Excuse me. Okay, so we have 17 of this. This will get us the tier 4. And if we want 8 of those, we need 32. Oh my gosh, we still don't have enough. That seems wrong, though. Oh well. We have tier 4. That's good for now. We'll need to mark that off the list. Tier 3 and tier 4. And for right now, I just want to see. Yeah, that has nothing in it. We can put this in there for now. Take our clipboard. Mark off tier 4. And I do want to start growing it, but I don't want it to go on the conveyor belt. So we'll just go ahead and put that there. actually, we're going to have to set this up. So, you know, we'll wait on that. I want to make the Supremium armor, and the reason for that is it's going to give us creative mode flight. But for the time being, let's go ahead and just work on everything else. So the other thing we can start working on is I do want to start getting some more seeds. So we need stone, nature, and wood seeds. So those are the next three that I'd like to get. Stone, seeds, nature, seeds, and wood seeds. Alright, so first thing, stone, relatively easy. We just need essence. So let's take one of these. We'll convert it all the way back down. I believe all these are tier 1, so it's not that big of a deal. But we do need to make tier 1 crafting seeds. We need to make 1, 2, 3 of these. 1, 2, 3 of those. And we will get stone times 2. That'll take like next to no time. And then we can start working on everything else. So there is the stone seeds. Then we want nature seeds, which is going to require these nature clusters. So we're going to need cactus times 3 or times 4, wheat times 4, and probably the hardest part is going to be pumpkins times 4, because I don't think we've gotten any pumpkins yet. What else is it? Sugarcane. Okay. So yeah, I can almost guarantee we don't have pumpkins. That is going to be a pain. So sugarcane. I think we have more sugarcane in here. Maybe not. No, why would we? We just saw that we had none. Alright, we can get some cactus. That's easy enough. Let me think. Do we have... I mean, we can get more sugarcane. That's not an issue. And cactus, we should be getting cactus seeds from sifting. Presumably anyways. Is this snad? Yes. So snad, something interesting about this that I've recently learned. You can actually make it go faster by giving it block updates. And that... like redstone updates, rather. And that, for whatever reason, makes snad act funny. It was originally a bug, and then evidently the developers decided, you know what, no, that's a feature now. So it's one of those things that's kind of weird, but happens. Alright, so put that stuff in there. And, you know what, let's tell... How many buckets do we have? We have 2 buckets of that, so can we get... I don't know, 10 garden cloches? We're missing 1 bucket of creosote oil, so we'll just come over here, grab another bucket's worth, and this should be good enough to get 10 more garden cloches. Something I consider doing is having other things in the in the system up there, but I decided against it. Now the other thing we're going to want to do is turn off this guy. So I want to start getting a mob farm relatively soon, but I do not want to... ladders. We need a few ladders. I do not want to... so we can take this stuff too. I do not want to have a drop fall. I want to have just a basic kind of cursed earth farm. And so what we're gonna do, do we have any buckets? Hey, our buckets are here. Do we have the cloches yet? We have 8 of them, so let's take just 1, a piece of dirt, and for the time being we're going to set up a little bit of stuff up here. Now this stuff is not going to be permanent where it's at. I don't know exactly where I want to put this stuff, but for all intents and just trying to get things going up here, this is going to be good enough. So this should have power now. I don't know why that doesn't always show that it has power, but it does. We can take our reservoir, and we're just going to put it over here for right now. Again, this is not where it's going to stay, but I don't have much in the way of pipes yet, so this is where we're going to put it. By the way, I am going to put everything in order on my card, my what's it called? The thing, the clipboard. So this is making pumpkins, and as soon as it's done with pumpkins, we will switch it over to the Infernium just to get more Infernium. So we have one pumpkin. Should not take long. It's kind of cool. Oh, does it actually grow the seed? It's the stem itself, and then it grows the pumpkins? That's kind of cool. So one more pumpkin, and then we don't have to worry about this ever again. And there we go. So we'll switch those out. We have all the pumpkins we need, and we can make the nature essence. So, or the nature clusters, I think is what they're called. What are these called? Yeah, nature clusters. And then we can make the nature seeds. So we'll get those. Is this the clipboard we want? Yes. So we have stone, nature. We're going to want wood seeds next. Wood seeds are easy enough. And cool. So those are the next 3 seeds. We'll start doing that every once in a while, just kind of at the beginning of the episode or something. We'll get like a handful more seeds taken care of. But one thing we're also going to want to tell the system to start doing is making a lot of... You look weird. Making a lot of conveyor belts. So how many conveyor belts can we make? Can we make like, I don't know, 2 stacks? A stack. Let's make a stack. Okay, that's actually pretty cheap. So let's get this set up up there, just because it's going to be better in the long run, I think, if we do this now versus later. Just so we can get everything into the system, get the processors where we want them and whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna want to do something like this. Nope, not like that. I think those guys were going the wrong way. You have to click the front of the block. It's a little bit finicky. It is kind of which direction you click matters of the block, not which direction you're facing, which is fine by me. But that should bring everything here, and we'll do the other side later. But what we're going to want in the center is a good chest. So probably a diamond level chest, I think, would be the best. So let's get that going. So we should have everything we need. I did make all 70 spruce drawers we needed, so I used up a lot of wood, and including a lot of chests. So we have 2,000 gold. That is a lot. Alright, so there is a gold chest, and then we can get rid of all these seeds. I want to make a diamond chest, and there is a reason for that. I don't know how bad it's going to be trying to get a lot of... Let's make a stack of glass. I don't know how bad it's going to be trying to get a stack of... or to get all of the stuff to the storage drawer. It might actually kind of take a while. For... like, the conveyor belts might get overfilled. I don't actually know if there's a limit to how much they can hold or anything like that. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put a diamond chest here, and it will collect everything. So what we can actually start doing is if we grab our one conveyor belt we didn't use, we should be able to put it right here, and it's going to start dumping items on here. And the items should go all the way around and come into here. Now, what we're going to want from this, that's really cool looking, by the way. Just imagine like all sorts of things on there. So what we're going to want with this is all the drawers are locked. So we're going to want to grab some different things. We're going to want some item conduits. And really that's it. So just item conduits. So what we're going to do is we're going to pipe out of the chest and into the storage drawer, the drawer controller. So item conduits, we shouldn't need that many. And this is where things are going to be a little bit messy for now, but we'll get it fixed. And with a little bit of like putting things in different areas and whatnot, it'll look good. So we're going to want something like this, and then we're going to do something like this. Alright, and that little formation is going to be for these guys. So the seed reprocessors will go there, and I want to go ahead and get conveyor belts on this side just for the time being, just so we can kind of see what it looks like. But that should be everything we need with item conduits. So we just need to jump over here. This is going to be extract, always active. This is going to be insert, and we should see everything except for the seeds should go in there. And then these are going to be inserts, extract, always active. So will that insert the seeds? Are these sighted? These are questions I don't actually know the answer to. So that works just fine. If we have something in there, does it get extracted? Yes. Okay, so are these sighted? Guess that's the question. Let's see. Insert on green. Nothing with that. So if we break that, insert on green. Nothing. Let's break this one. Put that guy there. And got to kind of work our way around. Insert on green. Aha, they are sighted. Okay, so it has to be on the top. Well, that's a pain. So let's take that out. Let's take all this stuff out. Put all these guys back in. So the problem with this is we need... Do I really want to see the seed processors, reprocessors? I don't think it matters. So here's the thing. Back here, there's going to be a lot of conduits, so we can't just put them back here. However, we could set them right here. It would shrink this, but I could always move this up one. I don't know that I like that either. These things take forever to break, by the way. So let's try it like this. If we put it on top of here. So if we put... Let's see, let's just put an insert on that one. And then... can we actually extract on this? Right, it's got to be connected there. So can we extract on the top as well? No. So that's got to be insert. So these are all going to be insert on green. Insert on green. And then what we could do, can we extract out the back? We can. All right, so just do something like this. This guy will need to be disabled. These guys are going to be extract always active. Oh my gosh, conveyor belts, please. The only question is right here. That is going to be a drawer, so we can't extract on. Oh man, this is a little bit of a pain. So these guys here are fine, but these guys aren't. But we can extract right here. Okay, so that'll work. So let's do this. Make this look a little bit nicer. Click that. Disable that. Put 2 right here. So that's extract always active. Extract always active. I just need to get up here. Those are both on insert. This is extract always active. Extract always active. So that should work well enough. Plus we can still put the garden cloches here. And yeah, it looks like a mess, but it'll work. And that's the important thing. So we have in this little bit of time gotten 6 stacks of essence. So not too bad. All right, with that taken care of, let's go ahead and grab some ladders and start deconstructing our gigantic. Actually, we could probably. Oh, I might regret this. All right, so first things first. Yeah, you know what? We can get up there. So I want to get up there and just kind of remove any mobs that are still up there. And then we will deal with demolishing this. So it took it again. Yeah, so what we can do. Wrong chest. I don't know why I keep looking in that chest. Ladder. What we can do is we can vein mine most of this, and it'll be fine. So let's just jump up here. There's still a compressed zombie. I don't know why he's not dying. I guess he's not getting pushed around or anything. But the thing I don't remember is... Okay, we had vector plates. So let's pick up all the vector plates. And turn our jetpack on. Cool. So now we can start demolishing this and call it a day. So don't really care much about what, like, all the stuff that's up here, because vector plates are the only thing that's really important. So let's just demolish more of this. We are hungry. And yeah, vein miner uses so much hunger so quickly. There is a lot of little people looking at me. Alright, so let's turn our jetpack off for a moment. And what we can do is we can just get right up here. and start killing these guys. So they can't really get to us. Ow. But I can stab myself with the spikes. Ah, they're so cute. Alright, they're all dead now. So let's just completely demolish the rest of this. Vein mine. Oh, our pickaxe broke. Wow. That's a little bit surprising. So we can take the torches, we can take the ladders, we can take the cobblestone, and it should try to pick up everything else. There's the iron spikes. Alright, so we'll need to fix our... Alright, let's hit F7. I just want to see... There's darkness. All those ladders. Okay. So with that taken care of, we will be rebuilding this area. But we're going to do a cursed earth spawner instead. So I just wanted to get rid of all that before we did anything. We have, like, no cobalt currently. No. That's not good. How can we get cobalt? Is it... Cobalt comes from... Does it come from... ore pieces comes from sifting nether gravel. And either one, so we need crushed netherrack for that. Is there any other way? Can we get dust? No. No. Alright, so looks like we'd have to, in order to use this pick anymore, we're gonna have to get a piece of cobalt. So do we have any extra picks? I'm sure we do. We just need something to break the last couple of things. We have a flint pickaxe. It has smashing. I don't really care too much. Let's get some flint. And we'll store some of that stuff in there. And the cobblestone can go in there. Alright. So, yeah, we just kind of need to do some prep work on getting everything else that we need kind of taken care of. Oh, I have I have 2 smashing pickaxes. That's right. I forgot about that. So we'll just use this one for now. Like I said, it doesn't really matter much to me that this is all going to turn into gravel. It is what it is. It's kind of more important that we just clean everything up. So I will deal with all of this stuff later. And we will rebuild this to be a, well, a better mob farm. So just one that is going to be cursed earth based. And the reason why we want to do cursed earth is because it's going to give us more spawns, and then we can basically kill things a little bit easier. So in order to do that, let's go ahead and make the thing we're going to need. I'm going to put that in there. Don't forget. Don't forget future me. Actually, let's put it into the system because I will look there. I won't look in all these chests. That's something I need to work on as well, is getting all the discs auto-crafted. But that's something for another day. So, what do we need to make? We need to make the Mob Masher. This thing is kind of amazing. It's going to need a bit of stuff still. We're missing... Okay, we're missing a lot of this stuff. So we're going to need redstone gear. Easy enough. We're going to need 3 blocks of iron. I think we can handle that at this point. And we're going to need some diamond spikes. Now, that's going to require 3 diamond swords. 1, 2, 3. And I just happen to have enough sticks for that. And the reason we want to make the Mob Masher is this thing is not only incredibly powerful, it is upgradable. So that's something we're going to want to do many things with. We're going to have just kind of one centralized mob spawning area. We are eventually going to have spawners and stuff. We will deal with that once we get there. But I wanted to make that on camera. So, well, we have it. Alright. With that taken care of, the last thing I want to do is let's see how much more Supremium we can get. Or how much closer we can get to the Supremium. But first, we need to make 24-ish. Um, Wait, that requires nether stars? Oh, really? I should have checked the crafting recipe for that. Um, Everything else is not that bad. Alright, so we're going to need 24, 28 of these guys. And we're out of prosperity shards. I wish there was a better way to get those. I don't know that there is, other than sifting. Yeah, just sifting sand, and that's it. So diamond sand and diamond sifted sand is the best way to get those. Otherwise, we just kind of have to wait. So, or get a ton of blocks of it. Yeah, we have a lot of it. Never mind. So we need 24 for the armor, 24, and then 4 more for the cores. And we'll get into like blank charms and stuff like that later. But we need to start working on this stuff. So we'll put these 4 in here for now, just so we don't use them. Because they are for the cores. And the armor cores are, well, a little expensive. More expensive than I realized. But they're not that bad to do. So we need a bunch of supreme ingots. So we just need to do it like this. So there is the 24 infernium. And then we can turn, wow, we have 1,000 infernium. Infusion stone. There is a bunch of that. And then we're probably going to need a new infusion stone sooner rather than later. Essence. Alright, cool. And we can get up to intermedium. Not bad. So we're going to just need to continue getting more essence. And the farm is going to help, especially once we have the next upgrade. So once we have the tier 5 seeds, this is kind of insane. So currently we get 4 from the seed reprocessor, plus we get a lot of other things from, like we get a good bit of infernium essence every time this goes, but the tier 5 gets a 5 for each reprocessing. So that is a lot. We need to do one more thing, and it's actually pretty simple. We just set the priority on this to be higher. So now, even if there is open spaces, it will prioritize placing things into the system. So long as these guys don't fill up, which we are eventually going to upgrade them probably to max. Then we don't have to worry about anything. So something we can also go ahead and start doing is, if we want to, we can start grabbing all these seeds. So all the dirt seeds, all the other infernium seeds. I'm going to keep 1 in there until we have the tier 5s. We can just go ahead and put all these seeds in there. So I want to make sure we have 16 seeds of all of them. So what I'll probably do is, once I get new seeds, figure out a way to like disconnect them or something, just temporarily, so that I could just collect the seeds. Maybe remove the conveyor belt. That'll probably be the easiest way, and then go from there. So I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I have a lot of work to do. We have the light gray chicken. That's good. Still waiting on the silver one, but we can go ahead and put this guy in here and remove that. So yeah, I have a good bit of work to do. I'd like to get flight. Otherwise, we just need to upgrade this guy, which is not going to be terrible, but it's going to require a good bit of energetic alloy. So that might be what we do next time. We'll work on, we'll kind of slowly work on getting the upgraded armor. upgrading the armor and getting all the stuff we need for that, and then just kind of doing whatever we can to start getting Cursed Earth and get the Cursed Earth mob spawner. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time, hopefully we can get more done, but hey, happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!